So Pablo just released a new single, Determinado, and it's an official visualizer. I was trying to search for a music video, but I think he hasn't released one. But I'm okay, whatever in whatever form he gives it to us. For as long as he delivers new music, I'm good. Let's get to it. So excited. Okay, this is a really unexpected intro for a rap song. I'm expecting that this is a rap song. So first, I'm assuming that Josue is the same, like he's the brother of Pablo. Okay, so this is it feels almost like a Gregorian chant. So this is an unexpected intro for a rap song. I was half expecting that they'd go heavy on bass, but okay. So I'm not quite sure what kind of flow Pablo is going to take, but it seems that for Josue, first I was kind of surprised that Pablo didn't open, but okay. But I feel like Josue is taking the big kind of anger, the explosive kind of anger. I don't know, and that I'm assuming that Pablo is going to take a different kind of emotion and a different kind of flow. Second is that, so I think the song is some sort of a response to people who are hating on them for pursuing the kind of life that they are pursuing. But the one thing is that usually rap songs like this would be filled with counter hate, with a lot of arrogance, a lot of talking smack or stuff like that. But because the verses are so far written with such a higher with a higher level of poetry that you don't really feel the arrogance in what they're saying. They Because they're providing so much substance in the way that they've written the lyrics, you don't really feel that they're talking smack. Okay, so one example is when he said here, let me see if I can catch it. Yeah, this one. Okay, so for those who don't understand, when you say our language, I mean, when you say takbo ng isip ko, it mean there it could the word takbo could in this context could actually, sorry, the word takbo, literal translation of takbo, is to run away, but in the context that it was used, it could actually mean the way that you're processing your thoughts. So when he delivered that line, takbo ng isip ko ay palayo sa'yo, he's saying that he's saying two things in effect. One is that he's the way that he thinks is so far from how other people are thinking, or he could also be communicating that it's a literal running away from you, because I don't want to think the way that you think. You're narrow minded and stuff like that. So that's the kind of poetry that they're delivering. There's so much sophistication that you don't really feel like they're talking smack. It's substance that they're providing. Okay. I'm so in love with the rhymes. Okay, so I guess the intro is a little slower but big. And so I'm assuming that they're gonna go faster from here on. Okay, let's see. Eros. He's the god of. Okay. Okay. I like that he used a god instead of a human being. Because he automatically elevated himself so high, just really above everybody else. Okay. So yeah, I do like the change in the flow, going really low and really slow to fast. So I guess, uh, should I dare to guess? I guess from the Josue's to Josue has a really, the way that he delivered his flow um, seems to communicate a big kind of anger, but it's really contained. Not really big kind of anger. Um, and then they went fast. So should I guess how Pablo is going to communicate his emotions? Um, I'm gonna guess that Pablo is gonna go relaxed but faster because one is big but slow, and I'm going to guess Pablo is gonna go faster but more relaxed in his tone. Let's see. I like that the chorus or the bridge is really slower. Usually, I think I've said this before. Usually, people are gonna go slower and faster. When it comes to the highlights of the songs, because it makes it a little bit more. It's easier for people to sing to. Or in this, yeah, I guess this part is not really rap, but it's singing. So usually they go faster, a little bit more melodic, to make it easier for other people to sing to. So they've gone against that, the usual practice. So hmm. Oh, okay. So this part, the other one is saying that even all those can't touch him. And then he's saying, so that's himself comparing himself to a god, not really comparing himself. Yeah, I guess he's comparing himself to a god. And then I like how there's a certain contrast in their lyricism, because now Pablo is saying, now I'm the god of music. So that's one. Second, I think I'm right. He went faster, but he's a bit more chill in his flow and in his tone. But he is not short of poetry. My God, Paula. You know what? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Words are Pablo's slaves. He has the ability to make words mean what he wants it to mean. While, writers or journalists or other lyricists would have an emotion and look for words that will embody their emotions, Pablo take in words and make it mean what he wants it to mean. And he has proven it once again, as if we don't know. Okay. Um this part in itself is so simple and so brilliant. He's saying, there's, because you can take it in so many different ways, but basically he's saying that the fire that he has is immortal. It won't disappear. It will always glow. um his flames will forever be there, unlike a matchstick, right? That blows up and then disappears. Okay, there. Right. um for the rhyming itself, and this is, I've said this before as well. I don't know, when it comes to Paula, I'm just running out of I'm just so all over the place with him. So he rhymes, the way that he rhymes isn't just bar per bar. He would sometimes rhyme within the bar itself, right? So from palito, which is a matchstick, to nagpapalito ng anyo. So from talking about a matchstick to talking about changing changing their physical look ng anyo. Okay, I'm trying to explain to those who don't understand their language because for some reason I actually have way more American audience than I do Filipinos. Okay. And then there's the way that he would just drop within the bar itself. The way that he would drop the beat, not the beat, the note within the bar itself. It makes the entire verse much more dynamic. So the flow itself is fantastic. It's a different level. But then because of those little touches that he would put, it makes the song sound more interesting and way more depth. Sorry. Okay, here. There. There. Right? So when he talked about Prometheus being the god of music, there's as he sort of bent the flow a little bit that you it isn't so noticeable, but you can feel that it actually changed the way that the way the emotion lands on you. um and it's so appropriate because it's the god of music, not just the god of rap. So just really love that part. See, like lines like that. So for those who don't speak my language, so determinado is determined, and then the next line is determinado, and he's saying I'm not terminated, like he can't count me out. So just that he doesn't just he the way that he plays with words, the way that he bends words, the way that he changes the structure so that it would mean what he wants it to mean, he is unmatched in that department. Okay. Even the way that he delivered the first and the last word. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. But the way that he delivered the first and the last word. And then there, so I would think that if you establish a delivery like that he would be using it in several verses, but he used it in one verse and then let it go. So there's just so it feels like because of the way that he would bend and twists and change details like that, it feels like he would change his flow verse for verse, but it's actually him just managing. I guess to a certain extent he's actually changing his flow verse per verse, but he's able to do it with just a simple change in the way that he would deliver the word. Okay. Yeah, the way that he's now half singing, half rapping. So he's just a gifted guy. This entire verse of his, this entire part, you can take almost every two lines and develop it into a song based on the lyrics and based on the flow. Um, just love when he started like half singing, half rapping, because I did not expect that he would do that. So it allowed him to sort of sustain the chill kind of vibe, even though the verses itself are heavier. Okay. Mm. That was a perfect. I would love to see this performance live. I know that, so somebody sent me a link to the live performance. I didn't want to listen to the live performance yet. I wanted to listen to the proper recording yet, primarily because I know that the Philippines don't have a really good quality in terms. We don't haven't yet. We haven't had that ability to capture live performances and sort of uh not deliver the audio in a higher quality. Most of the time for Philippine performances, live performances, when I listen or when I watch it on YouTube, it kind of feels like tin can. It isn't so sophisticated, so I felt like I don't want to be disappointed with the music, so I'm just gonna watch the proper recording yet. But I love that line, when they said that I would have been dead by now if I didn't have that guts, if I didn't have that fire in me, I would be dead by now. So if I hadn't been this determined, I would have been dead by now. Okay. Even his range, he's showing it. So from rapping to singing, and now he's hitting the high notes. I don't know, Pablo. I am so sorry. I'm all over the place. I'm just, there's something about Pablo's music that I just, he's just, he's in a different level, really, when it comes to lyricism, when it comes to his verses, when it comes to his flow, and more importantly, when it comes to the substance of what he's writing. It's just a different kind of level. You get the substance not just on the meaning of the song, but also in the way that he structured his lyrics and the way that he structured his flow. And the the actual effort, the effort to to make sure that every millisecond of the song actually means something. Like there is something for you to extract, and there's something for you to understand. He isn't just relying on the lyrics, he isn't just relying on the flow. It's the when he writes a song, it's a total package. So yeah, I don't know much about his brother, except that he constantly and usually would co-write with Pablo, or co-produce with Pablo. So, but as I've said in the first part of the song, there's I'm assuming that he wrote his part and that there's so much substance in there. It's a different kind of poetry, just like Pablo. So there's I think I've said everything that I want to say, and I really apologize. It's just I was just so excited to finally hear something new from Pablo that I can't get my thoughts together, and I always try to be as clear and as articulate as I can be, but I guess Pablo has the ability to disarm me, and you see why. That's just talent right there. All right, thank you so much, and thank you, Pablo, for delivering this gem, and I hope to hear more from you. Thank you so much to everyone. I appreciate you being here. If you have any requests, comments, leave them in the comment section below. Of course, you can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. And please like the video, also subscribe and hit that notification button, and share the video, because that's really helping my channel. Thank you so much. I hope that your January is doing well, and I hope that you will have the best rest of the year. Thank you.